We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Freddie Freeman, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Tony Gonsolin will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
You know, D-Roll, it says a lot to be a power hitter in this game, but this guy's going for a batting title. How about 4 home runs in his last 10 games?
Yeah, you make a mistake to this guy right now, you're not getting the ball back. He is on everything. Perfect timing at the plate.
Dan, D-Roll, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Roll. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in, Mike Tauchman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
1-1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Smith waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs. To the plate now, Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Peralta is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 5.
At the plate, Christopher Morrow, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
2 down, runners at first and second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Jared Young would be next. Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Betts who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And there's one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, an impressive 4 for 7. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Muncy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. At the plate, Jared Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Jared Young.
The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Betts coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. No score here as we play inning number 2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Marcus Stroman. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tauchman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
The payoff pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Martinez has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. First offering on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And I'm going to be focusing on Ian Happ. Listen, the bat plays. We all know that. That's the spotlight tool that he possesses. But he also gives his manager a lot of versatility. Not only in the infield, this guy can also go out to the outfield and go get it with a pretty strong arm.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hard liner to center field. Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Christopher Morrow, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Bellinger's off and running, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now batting, Jared Young. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. So striding forward now, Miguel Vargas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way.
That missed. That's the ball.
Now it's 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Tony Gonsolin. Young is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a shot out to right center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Scooped up, they get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get two on, going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1.
One out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tuckman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Miles Mastrobuoni. He drew a walk his first time up.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Peralta is under it. One away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
So here now's the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
A little too anxious there. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
In there, 2-2.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter number.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Ball outside.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in once again, Mike Tauchman. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runners on the move for second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. So coming to the plate, Will Smith hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Johnny Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Ready with the 0-2.
1-2. Count.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tachman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, shortstop, Miguel Vargas.
Standing in, Miguel Vargas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Yency Almonte will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 38, Yency Almonte.
Ready for another shot now. Suzuki.
The right fielder, number 27.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Morrow, a 22-year-old. It's quite the athlete on the defensive side of the scorecard. Today playing shortstop, but he's actually a center fielder by trade.
Yeah, this one's crazy for me. To be a center fielder by trade and be asked to come into the infield, not only into the infield, but at a premium position, it screams that he must have touched the position at some point. No manager would ask a player to come from center field into shortstop unless he had the utmost confidence in this guy's defensive skills.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jared Young stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Bases full now following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Mastroboni is exactly a .400 hitter.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. From the stretch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now to the plate, Marcus Stroman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
From the belt, the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Now, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Mookie Betts. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. Ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum as batters have.
Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and oh now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The third baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Max Muncy is at the plate as he watches ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Oh, he brought it back. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set, and the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Bellinger looking up, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
At the plate, David Peralta. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second or third time in a game.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for it.
Comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. 0-1 count. The pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2-1.
Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Mastroboni over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the Dodgers all set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now the pitch.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. The next Cub up, Mike Tauchman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Vargas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
Center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's down. Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt. Barnhart is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. James Outman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Brandon Hughes enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Brandon Hughes.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Line down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding into the box, Christopher Morrow.
The shortstop, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. Nope, ball. 2-0.
Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fouled straight back. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Yan Gomes will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 15, Yan Gomes.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next to the Cubs.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Miguel Amaya will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Amaya.
And it's fouled away. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Miguel Amaya will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now playing first base, number 15, Yan Gomes. This change defensively for the Cubs.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2-0 now. Hughes has over 40 innings on his line so far and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Happ brings it in, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ben Brown takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right now.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting, catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Smith. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box for the Dodgers now. Johnny Hernandez. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Anthony Kay answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. Nico Horner is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The pitcher, number 46, Anthony Kay.
Patrick Wisdom will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The average coming in 257, 39 home runs now, and 101 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Low, ball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One ball.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that. Nico Horner will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Now playing third base, number 2, Nico.
Michael Fulmer will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Patrick Wisdom is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Miguel Vargas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Happ scoops it up. And there's 1 down now.
The batter, the pitcher.
Number 89 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 89, Cody.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
This is line to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
One-two on its way.
Ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll. Michael Grove will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Michael Grove.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Tauchman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Suzuki.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The center fielder, number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Bullet back up the middle. Peralta will get there, and he puts it away to... Next for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. Drew Smiley enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 11.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Amaya. And he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses as well, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Standing in, David Peralta. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Christopher Morrow. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now in the box, Jan Gomes looking at Matt Merker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. So 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Peralta's under it, and the inning is over. Pretty painless. Matt Merker remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Ready once again, Will Smith. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Johnny Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1.
1-1.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is there, 2 down.
Now batting,
Digging in, Miguel Vargas. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Smiley peers in. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Trey Mancini is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a 1 down. Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
The batter is second baseman Ian Happ.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Standing in now, Ian Happ. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts, and this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. To the plate now, Mike Tauchman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Peralta going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
So in now for Chicago, Suzuki. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken, ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Yeah!
3-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Trey Thompson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Estrada takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Number 56.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers, and 28 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, what?
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman. As luck would have it, he gets another chance to keep that hitting streak alive here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Chicago, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Drew Smyly wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Estrada earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.